Grand Rising, my spiritual warriors. You have now entered into the Lionsgate, our new portal here. Happy birthday, Leo the Lion. Yes, the Lion Gate of 2222 here, which is associated with our ancient times. That's what we're in. Good morning. Today is July 22nd. It's been a little chilly this morning, guys, but I love this season. You get to breathe in fresh air. So what's been going on out there in them streets? We're going to start with our forecast and see what the energy's been speaking here. Right? So if you don't know, we are in that infinite space of power. We're being accessed and granted into different realms, right? New engineering system. So, the heartbeat of our solar system. That's what the sun represents here. That's what this portal is speaking to us. With our other planets in service. So if you guys don't know, the sun is the center of our galaxy, our planets there. The sun, it represents its own planet. Everything works and circulates around the sun, guys. So how powerful is that? Leo, you already know we need you. So the sun is our life-giving spirit. It's a spirit that keeps on giving over and over and over again, every day. It's a beautiful day. Today is a beautiful day for you. So it brings us that bright yellow and orange color. It zincs into the colorization on our earth that feeds our flowers. It governs our flowers. That's governed by the sun. Yes, that's what I was trying to say here, guys. And the sun also symbolizes head of state. The sun in our world around us, it symbolizes the head of state here. It's also a time for the presidents of state. They also utilize that, and that's called what? That's called our theaters, our entertainment theaters systems. Our movie theaters, right? As we speak today, these is theaters and palaces. The palace, Queen Elizabeth Palace, right? The palace is celebrating, what sun is that? That's the Prince George. He's about 13 years old from the mother, Princess Catherine. That's what they're celebrating today. So you guys know that as they tune in into their solar systems, we need to start questioning our solar systems as well. We need to start tuning in, start activating it, start utilizing it to our best abilities here. Plant that seed at this time here. That's what the Lion Gate is representing. As Prince George is turning 12 today, it's like a major milestone for him. They're preparing him to become head of state. Yes, they're preparing him to become head of state. So this is a big royal event that's happening today. Kind of like a page of honor. So as they're utilizing and they're prepping, we will and should be as well in our self-development, in our creative area here, in our symbols. Just looking into the symbolisms around the world here. The sun represents Sunday. So on this day, get into honoring your ancestors, honoring the sun here, our solar system, the center core of our solar system, which is the sun. Guys, I know it's a lot of you out there that has been like discombobulated with this Jeffrey Epstein case. For a long time, it's been needing to come out. They've been trafficking, using, our children all around us. And they placed them there. And, a lot of people, I think I looked into the case when it first came out. I do my investigation. I got to dig deep. I need to pull out the receipts and everything like that. So when I did my investigation, y'all, I knew it was a hoax. I knew where my case led down to. It was people around him that was his investors. This one particular man was not working by himself. This woman and man. Okay? They put him as a financier, working with like billionaires on hedge funds. And these hedge funds is like investments. So these billionaires worked and invested in this particular person. And he just traveled all around the world in his egotisticness, in his fraudness, frauding all around the damn world. Just taking and picking up children like they motherfucking pieces of candy. Yeah. And selling them to the highest bidder. I can't get too much into it, but that's exactly what was going on there. And they made it seem like, he was this little old person that used to work in a college. Not really in a hierarchy seat, but in a seat. And in all nationality, we know that he was a seed. He was planted here in the U.S. We know that. Working with these billionaires. How you have your own island? With an island, you got to get all that stuff rebuilt. You got to get... It's nothing but land. So you got to get it constructed. You got to get things, water lines and all types of shit added onto that land. That land ain't even look like it was ever just an empty land. When I seen the picture, we're fighting back. We're not gonna let them keep taking up our damn children. And yeah, they took him out. As they said, he took himself out. They took him out. As they say. And it's crazy. But yeah, now they're saying that the list is lost. And people are upset. People are ready to, fire some things up. People are literally confused. But I don't understand why they are confused. These people have been working with each other for a long time here. They got each other back. And that's what's wrong with the people now. We don't have each other back. They got their backs. But we don't have each other back. And this is why a lot of people are stuck in confusion here. But let's start our message. That was the news for forecast. So what's in our air this morning here? So let me see. Let's start off with some positive thoughts. Because, woo. Where do the time go? Where do the time go? They must be crazy if they think that we're going to take these lies. But y'all know it's been too many people as billionaires on that list. You think that they gonna show up and start showing out for who? They still gotta rotate. They still gotta keep things going. They still gotta make their money. The man came in and made a lot of money, but shoot, he ain't the only one. We have that ginseng, number 40 here. This is your magician energy. You are a magician. You've been magically working your shit out here. We have number 42, a conduit. Amanita. Wait, that's mushrooms. That's our elves. The horsetail. This is patience. 35 here. So maybe someone age is 35. We have age of 40, age of 42. The St. John's Wort, number 2 here. So your radiance is connecting. There's some type of connected conduit here. You're circulating. You're running with the galaxies here. And then we have the poppy. I think this is your dreams. 41. Someone loves poppy seeds, maybe bagels. But I'm seeing you're cut from a different cloth here. I feel like your dreams, someone has been dreaming lately. Maybe you've been dreaming about this portal. You're running around the circle. You're running around the world here. Whoever you are gaining much patience as a conduit. This is a conduit energy. You speak radiance. I feel like a lot of you are no longer just going with the flow, with satisfying others. Yeah, I feel like you're no longer going with the flow here. Maybe a lot of you guys are in that ginseng energy. You've been magically connecting. With your patience. There's some form of patience being held here. Lit up. Someone's lit up. And I took that one before, so I'm not going to put that out. There's some form of compassion here. Maybe you're mastering some form of task. We have here step back. I feel like this was whatever situation that you closed out is coming back around. Maybe you dreamed of this person last night. This is some form of Poppy that was in your life. Maybe this is a Puerto Rican, or you just call him Poppy, or some form of daddy. I'm hearing Big Daddy. But someone's in a form of viewing your life here. Your life is being viewed from a distance. Maybe you're no longer engaging in a fuckery. You and them, there's some form of blockage. You've been giving a lot of people around you good advice that's been turning out into good outcomes. I feel like you hit a turning point where it was either you or them. There was somebody in your life here where you had compassion for, that you had to block. There's some form of blockage here. I'm feeling like this is probably like an older person that you might be dating here. I feel like you stepped back to give yourself a break. You had to make some decisions here. But some type of old relationship, emerges back. You overcame a lot of obstacles and challenges, blockages as well, in many of your connections here. But there's a course of action. Maybe this person is taking a lot of advice from you on the out end here. This is some form of relationship from like 3 to 6 years ago. Maybe they up and message you out of nowhere here. But there's some form of relationship emerges from your past. Maybe it's telling you need to be to connect. Maybe you need to listen. Whatever dream you had, I think you need to pay attention to that. Hopefully you went to sleep and woke up and wrote it down, because as we get up and we move around, our dreams get lost. They get very forgetful throughout your day as you wake up out of that bed there. Maybe you're someone who needs to have a pen and paper laying beside you. Yeah, we have lit up again. We have miracles, and we have some form of protection. Yeah, there's some form of someone is currently occurring. Whoever occurred in your life is still coming in. There's some form of miracles that's been happening around you here. So be on the lookout for this, because it looks like the miracles that's been happening to you, maybe this person has been seeing that. I told you are no longer engaging in the fuckery. You decided to turn the wheel and be more radiant in your choices. I feel like you became more radiant in your choices. You gained some form of patience. Maybe this is what you called on because you had some form of setbacks here. Maybe you asked to step back from this person. You had to step back from this person. This is what I'm feeling like. There was some form of step back. You're lit up somewhere. There's heart to heart, yes. I don't feel like this person was blunt and honest in your past here. I don't feel like this was that peppermint energy. Someone who, you know, gave you a refreshment. But I'm saying some form of intimate discussion. Some type of deep conversation that's might be coming back here. I don't know if this was a karmic relationship or not, but it's something about they invested too much in you, or they invested in you, or you invested so much in this person. But it's some form of trail that's coming back around. I'm seeing a white horse. Red flag. There's a red flag for this person here. There's some type of risky situation that you have came from already here. So this is some type of fuckery that this person is coming in with. Maybe I feel like there's some type of risk in the situation. Warning signs here. There's a red flag. So this was some form of karmic situation that you had in your past. I feel like someone's name is John. Maybe you went to church with this person here. Worthingham, I heard. You have someone name start with an A, a G, a H, a P here, and an S. I feel like someone eats a lot of peppermints, maybe. That's significant for someone here. We have the repo, yes. So there was some type of default. I feel like this is some type of default. There was some type of default in your assets. But whatever you have, whatever happened, it got repossessed. Something is getting reaped. Something is getting repossessed here. There's a lot of default on payments. This may be some type of mortgage. This may be some type of I hear zoning finances. I heard a car note because I see traveling down here. Traveling around the world, so maybe somebody car note here. I let someone internet, because I see Google. Someone's payments are in default. So I feel like someone's going through a repossession. Someone's repossessing their material items here. But not knowing that is the energy of what we're going through as we're going through this portal. Whatever material items that you have here that needs to be let go of, that you cannot no longer afford, that's no longer in alignment with your new timeline here, is going to be repossessed. There's some form of graduation day. So I feel like maybe you've been going on to college, you've been going to school, you've been taking some type of training here where it required you to really pick up some form of wisdom, some lessons to learn. In order for you to level up, you had to go to that course Maybe you had to walk away from this type of person here from years ago because you went on to succeed in life, to gain more on your learning abilities, on your skills, how to navigate, how to level up in many areas. Maybe this is what you went through, a repo of material things during that time before it led you up to graduation day. Yeah, this we have the brick wall. Yes, the sanatia, just some type of defense mechanism. So there's definitely been a wall put up here with this person. This person is coming in some form of karmic relationship that you may experience in your past here. It's been hard to reach you. This person has been trying to reach you. This is not just coming up out of the blue now that we're in this energy. Remember, you are the part of the solar system here. You are part of the sky here. So as it's rotating and it is seeding everyone and flourishing everyone, it is definitely bringing this rotation around here with this Mercury in retrograde of Leo. As bringing things back around course. This has definitely been a risky situation for you where you had to build up this brick wall here and you didn't feel like you needed to reach out here. There was some type of defense mechanism that you had to put up, and it was put up for a reason here. I'm feeling like you might have messed with someone. Why do I see someone with their pants hanging low? That is not attractive. We are not doing that anymore. No, 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 no. I don't know if you ever did that, but that is not attractive. We need that to go here. Be cautious on who you're picking up on your energy that you want to bring into your space here. But I feel like you've graduated some form of way here. You leveled up. There was lessons learned here. You learned a lesson, and you took much advice. And there was there's some form of great outcome. Many miracles has entered into your life here where you feel very lit up. I'm not sure if you want this person to even come back in because you went through so much. Things that were taken away from you. You had to pay back so much. Even when you graduate, you go to school, you have to pay scholarships here. So I don't know if this person thought you was the tree, and maybe you had to balance all these things out. And I feel like this person knew that you were the miracle maker here. And you gave all your attention to them. They looked out for that. You spoiled them. You fed them the ginseng. We have lift off here. Yes, that's the wait. The wait is over here. So there's some form of action being taken here. Some fast action here. That may take you off here. Maybe this person is on the lift off, is coming in swiftly. But I'm feeling like there's some form of number, some self-medicating that has happened in the past here. Maybe you're self-medicating to you can self-medicate in many areas. It does not mean that there's some form of haywired addiction here, confirmation. But yeah, there was some type of form of addictions that happened in this area where there was some type of irritation behavior. This person maybe felt like you felt like this person was a polar bear in a way. That bear energy, just stomping and acting the fuck out, not really even in control of their own sense of being here. This is numerous of times that this person wore that damn bear cape here. It irritated the hell out of you. It irritated you, and I don't know. Yes, pinching the fuck out of you, penny pinching you. Budgeting. You had to go on many budgets in order to save up. And I don't know if it worked out, but it was a financial struggle that you hit because of this person here. So yes, I see this person coming back in. There is a karmic red flag here. I don't know. You've been cleansing your energy. You've been detoxing. You've been some type of purification you went through. I feel like you've been initiated to another level, a higher level here. And you really just rode off the negative energy here. You rode off on the horse. Yeah, you got the hell up out of there. You got the hell up out of there. Or maybe you are the horsetail that's still in this predicament. But I see you moving up out of here. I see you moving up out of here. But I don't think so. I think this is what's coming around for you, baby. This is what's coming around for you. You have the lipstick evidence. Yes, maybe this person has cheated on you in the past. I feel like someone had lipstick on their collar here. Lipstick on their drawers, I just heard. But it was some type of betrayal caught up with this person here. And someone around you spilled the beans here, revealing his secrets. This person was very untrustworthy, but they're coming back around, baby. So I don't know what you're going to do. It's definitely your choice here. Remember, you are the connected conduit. You are the magician here. Anything you say goes. And use your patience wisely, because you hold the radiance that's within you here. It may be in your dreams. Be able to calculate that, write that down. Try to deorganize that and see what the truth is really speaking to you. Because remember, we're planting seeds at this time, and I believe that this person has maybe been planting seeds telepathically. So let's leave out with some good advice. I'm gonna leave you out with a bonus prayer, probably one or two, because it looks like you need it. Just breathe, cautious energy here. Because today is a beautiful day. Inspiration, you definitely did need it here. So it's a wave of inspiration. The streaming of beautiful ideas are about to enter into your aura. It's important that you trust in your intuition at this time. Pay attention to unusual thoughts that come to your mind, and do not discount your imagination. Many wonderful ideas would have served humanity were initiated scoffingly at or ridiculed. Scoffed at or ridiculed. I'm sorry. We, your guardian angels, will help you discover your ways to apply your ideas and manifest new realities for your life here. How wonderful is that? That's your inspiration for today. And then we have miracles. We can't let this out, right? Because you are that miracle baby here. Maybe you were someone that was the miracle child in your family here. That's why you manifest and miracles come your way. But it's saying, even all hope seems lost, dear one, let not hope slip away, for I am your guardian angel and constantly by your side. Surrender to all your concerns to me. Trust in the healing power of your love. Please believe that you are never alone here. Together we share work through each issue. All heals will, with the passing of time. Magic and miracles are all about to be manifested. So yes, whatever people reap, they will sow here. You are the miracle baby. And I don't think they realize this, but they will be. Anything that comes near you will burn on fire. That's just your energy. That's how you're connected to. So this is your forecast for today, guys. This was an enter and a glimpse into your future as well as the now. Enjoy the rest of your day. Make sure you pay attention to the symbolical terms all around you, symbolisms. And happy birthday once again to our Leos. The Leo, the lion, the sun that rules here. Enter into that portal. This is your time here. It's for you and not against you. Until next time, I'll see you in the next one. Peace, love, and harmony.